Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Here in front of me, I have another part of my 2022 system, but this is more of a super fun, relax, laid back, no stress, not really needed stack of things, but I have added this as part of my creative time. So this year I have two really big goals when it comes to creativity. And one of them is to learn calligraphy. So I have here a book. And then the other one is to learn to draw flowers. So this pile here is for that. So I'm going to share with you what's here and how I'm going to use it. Oh, and something else. Yes, I also want to do a little bit of creative journaling using the 52 lists, and that is going to be it. It's a lot, but you know, it's fun. It's not something that I do every day, and it is something that will definitely help me reach one of my creative goals for 2022. So if you want to see how I use all of this, please stay tuned. So the first thing that I want to share with you is the 52 list project. So this is something that I found out through my friend Khan on Instagram. I will link her Instagram below because she shares her 52 lists on a regular basis, and it is just so inspiring. So I learned from her what the 52 list project was, and I did a little bit of research on Pinterest and I loved it. So I got the collection of 4 books, and these are 52 lists for togetherness, 52 lists for happiness, 52 lists for calm, and 52 list project. So I'm going to share a little bit of what's inside of each book in case you're interested, and then you can go ahead and purchase them if you'd like. I found these on Amazon. Actually, the first one I found this is the first one that I got. And this one I found at Barnes and Noble, and then the rest I purchased them on Amazon. So the 52 list project is journaling prompts for 52 weeks. So it is something that you are encouraged to do on a weekly basis, and it gives you prompts to write out. Let me find the little index here. So for example, for the 52 lists of togetherness, it is just something that promotes a lot of like community and togetherness with the people around you. So there's prompts with "this is me." So I'm just going to read one so you can get an idea. I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but the list 1, it says, list the friends, family, coworkers, mentors, and others who come to mind when you hear the word community. So then you would go ahead and make a list of that. And here's some of the other prompts. And then you start with the book. So the book has beautiful photography and it has beautiful illustrations. And when I first picked up the 52 list for calm, I started doing it here on the actual book. But then I went ahead and I just kept going with a journal. So for 2021, I did do probably, I think, 3 lists, and I did them in my A6 journal. But for 2022, I decided to just have one set journal for the 52 list project. And I went ahead and I picked up a Stalogy, a B6 Stalogy, because I love the paper, I love the grid size, and I like that it is just a blank page. So you do have here at the top January, February, and the whole year in months, the days of the week, and then the numbers to date it. But I don't use it that way. So this is gonna be my creative journal. So it's something that I'm gonna use stickers, I'm gonna stamp if I want to, and then if I just wanna go ahead and write stuff down, like answer the prompts, I will do that. So again, like I mentioned in the beginning, no stress, no commitment, just trying to fill out a couple of lists throughout the year. And then it'll take me many, many years to fill out this book. But I think it's going to be fun to look back over the years and just see what lists I have filled out and kept in this journal. I am using a B6 Stardust Codex cover to house my Stalogy. So I have not started for 2022, but one of my goals for January is to do at least one list. And that's what I find, that when you're starting something new, some new type of journaling, don't start off by having huge goals like journal every day or journal every week. So my goal for January is to just do one list. And then for February, my goal is to do 2 lists, for March 3, and so forth until I am in the habit of doing a list a week. So this is the first book that I got. So 52 lists for togetherness. Then 52 lists for calm, journaling inspiration for soothing anxiety and creating a peaceful life. I loved this cover, so that is why this is the first book that I picked up. And they're all set the same exact way. Then 52 lists of happiness. I did do a couple of lists from here last year, and I loved this book. And then 52 list projects. So I haven't even opened this one. Actually, I got this one for Christmas. So I don't even know what like type of prompts are inside. Let's just take a peek. Oh my goodness, look at these pictures, you guys. So yeah, just the whole aesthetic of the journal, it's just beautiful. So it's by seasons. So winter, spring, and oh, I'm guessing it's projects that you can do. Summer, list the things that make you feel healthy in your mind, body, and soul. List your top 20 mood boosting songs. So yeah, super fun. So these are just fun prompts that really make you think. And you know, that type of journaling can be a little bit intimidating and hard. So that is why I just, take it easy a little bit at a time. So this is my first type of journaling that I'm going to do, and what I'm going to be using for that. So it's the 52 list projects and my B6 Stalogy in my codex. Okay, next, let's see. Let me go ahead and show you this one. So this one is for my calligraphy. I did dabble a little bit in calligraphy when I first found the planner community, because there's so many people who have beautiful handwriting. So I did try a little bit, but I didn't make it a habit. So for 2022, I do want to make creativity and just being creative in my own time. And instead of watching TV or scrolling on social media, I want to replace that with being creative, because that is something that makes me really, really happy. So I decided to use one of my notebook therapy notebooks. So this notebook actually was gifted to me by Notebook Therapy as part of their affiliate program. I am part of their affiliate program, and I do have a code with them. So I will link that code below. And this is a beautiful notebook. It is an A5 notebook, A5 size, and I will list all the specific details of the notebook in the description box below, but it is a dot grid white notebook, white paper notebook with beautiful, beautiful gold edges on the pages, and I absolutely loved that. I love the butterfly. Butterflies are one of my favorite animals, insects, and then it has 2 ribbons so you can mark your page. So the way that I'm going to use this is going to be my calligraphy notebook. So all my practicing is going to go here, and I think it's going to be also really cool to just see, the book filled out and see how I started and how I ended. So for practicing my calligraphy, I purchased Modern Calligraphy and Hand Lettering for Beginners by, should have the author here, by June Lucy. So I got this one on Amazon as well, and here is her info. So junelucy.com lettering, and June Lucy on Instagram, I'm guessing, and then the Facebook, and then here's the website, junelucy.com. So I purchased this book because it looked very straightforward, very easy to follow. Oh, look, Kristen is the name of the lady who put this book together. So again, I just wanted something that wasn't too complicated. And I did do a little bit of research trying to see the type of calligraphy that certain books had. And I love this type of calligraphy. So that is why I went with that. So it talks to you about the tools, the techniques, and then a couple of practice pages. And then you get into practicing more of like quotes and just sayings. And again, instead of doing it in here, I will go ahead and I will do it in my notebook, in my journal. So this is just a little glimpse of what's inside. And I did also purchase the pack of starter kit for calligraphy from Tombow. So it comes with a pencil, it comes with an eraser, it comes with a couple of Tombows. I do have several, so these are a few that come in it. And then, oh, these two. The Tombow, these are the dual tip. So the ones that have the brush on one end and then the fine tip on the other end. And then these are the Fudanuski, the ones that are like a little bit harder on the tip. So I got the pack. Oh, this is a different one. I haven't opened this one. What is this one? This is the monotip. Oh, it has one here, and then it has a thinner one here. So I'm excited to start doing this. I haven't really made time for calligraphy, but I will. So I do have, I do have creative goals, and I have to set time for myself to just be creative and not worry about anything else to make this a habit. So this is the second thing that I'm gonna do in 2022, and the journal that I'm going to be using. And then let's move on to the drawing, which I have been doing and I absolutely love. I've always loved flowers. If you have been with me since the beginning, you know that my favorite stickers have always been florals, and I absolutely love them. So I wanted to do something that would just, require me to sit down and relax and really follow some steps and learn to do. I contemplated like painting for a little bit, but I'm like, that's going to be too it's going to be too involved in the sense that I need to get paints. You need to have an easel. You need to have a set space for all that. So I wanted to do something that I could really take on the go if I wanted to. If I wanted to go to Starbucks and just sit down, or just go to the park and just take the book and my notebook and a pencil. So that's when I decided to try out line drawing. So then this is Modern Florals, How to Draw Modern Florals by Ali Cook. And it is an introduction to the art of flowers, cacti, and more. I found her on Amazon, really. I just searched Amazon for books, for drawing books, and this is what came up. And I purchased this one first, and then I got the black one for Christmas. And I have been using this book. I have done this in January a lot, and I am loving it. So I just sit down on Sunday mornings and pick whatever flower I want to learn to draw, and I go and I start drawing it. So it is a very, very thorough book. It explains to you the basics, what tools you need, why the flowers are drawn that way, and then the daisy. So this is the first one that I did. It has step by step of what you need to do. And then it even shows you where you need to start and what it's going to look like. So the cool thing about it is that, as she explains it in the book, flowers are different. Every single flower is different. So you really don't have that pressure of making the flower exactly the same way as she has drawn it. And even when I've drawn my own flowers, flower to flower, they all look different. So these are just really great illustrations that go step by step and teach you how to draw different flowers. So I have this book, the Modern Florals, and then I also have the second book, which is Florals by Hand. Now this one is a little bit more involved because it shows you how to do little clusters and just more detail. But you know, I did try one, but I'm like, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go step by step. And I mean, this one looks pretty simple to do, so I might try that one. But I just went back to the first book and practiced some flowers this weekend. So let me show you what I'm using. So this is the second book, and I love these books. They come in book bound like this, and it comes also in spiral, but I wanted them to be in book bound. And then the journal that I'm going to be using is another journal by Notebook Therapy. And this one is beautiful gray. It doesn't have the gold, but this was the first one that I got and made me fall in love with Notebook Therapy. I love the color of the little ribbons. So I just started drawing. So this is the first time I practiced the daisies. I went ahead and I practiced with some of the Crayola markers to see if I wanted to color it in, and I didn't like this color. It was too pink, but then I did like this color. So I think that this color is this one. I don't know if you can really see it, but it just has a little bit of brown on the inside. So I wrote, I don't like this, but then I liked the way all of the other ones came out. And I just kept practicing. This is what I did this weekend. I haven't gone ahead and outlined them with pen yet, but this is a poppy, this is a sweet pea, and this is a magnolia. I really didn't like this one, but again, I am not gonna be so hard on myself. I'm just gonna keep going and try to make a magnolia again, but I did like the poppy and the sweet pea. So the way that I do this is I practice in this notebook first, and then I take it to my planner. So I have done daisies in my Hobonichi. So I think I'm going to venture out and do maybe some sweet peas or poppies in my Hobonichi this week. So this is the same. It's an A5 Notebook Therapy, and I will link all the specifics of this notebook below. Okay, and I think that's it. Yep, I showed you everything. Oh, no, wait. I have one more. So this is another notebook journal that I'm going to be using, but this one is going to be for social media. So the way that I'm going to be using this, I'm not going to be planning social media in here. I'm just going to be writing out my scripts. So there are videos that require me to share a little bit more information with you and not just wing it. So that's what I'm going to be using this for. And it is just, you know, it's not... I tried to do it really pretty at the beginning. I used some of the sterling ink flowers for the edge of the page, and then I sat down and added some stickers for this one. But in reality, this is what my this is what my script for YouTube looks like. So I'm going to use this for that. So it's going to just have all my YouTube content, scripts, and ideas in here. And it is also an A5 Notebook Therapy notebook with the beautiful gold detail on the pages, the two ribbons, and yeah, A5. Okay, so these are the journals and notebooks that I'm going to be using. They're all from Notebook Therapy. I love the quality of the notebooks. I love the designs of the notebooks, the paper, and just the whole aesthetic of the notebook. So that is why I chose to go with Notebook Therapy for my journals and notebooks for this year. I will link their information below and my affiliate code if you're interested. And then these are, let me move this out of the way. And then these are the books that I'm using. For drawing, Florals by Hand and Modern Florals by Ali Cook. Then for calligraphy, The Ultimate Guide to Modern Calligraphy and Hand Lettering for Beginners. And it is by... you can find it on Amazon and June and Lucy. That is their info. And then last but not least, for creative journaling, the 52 List Projects by Maria Seal. And you can find these on Amazon or at a local bookstore. So this is what I'm going to be using for journaling. It's a fun, stress-free type of journaling, and it just really helps, you know, promote creativity and less screen time. So that is the goal of this amazing pile of awesomeness right here in front of me. Okay, you guys, well, this is my video for today. I hope I was able to share with you some fun and useful information. And if you do decide to pick up any of this type of journaling, please let me know. I would love to see how you are working on your creative journaling, on your hand lettering, or on your drawing skills. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video, and I will catch you next time. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Bye, guys. Have a great day.